What's up to another episode review. It is Kenny vs. Penny, episode 9. Who can stay season 1, sorry, episode 9. Who can stay blindfolded the longest? Again, we had Who Does She Like Better, one of my favorite. Who can stay blindfolded the longest is also one of my favorites. So, this is one of the very first episodes I watched of Kenny vs. Penny. And if you watch this episode at first, there's a lot of chance you're gonna love it. So, you got, Kenny vs. Penny, they wearing blindfold. You have to wear it for 3 days. If somebody takes off the blindfold, the competition is over. But again, you can kind of see that Kenny, he orchestrated the competition, and he never had intention to leave the blindfold. And in the show, and the episode is so cool because Penny is like, "You checkmated me. If I take off my blindfold, I lose. If I take off my blindfold and you're not wearing one, then you lose. But if I take my blindfold off and you're wearing yours, then I lose." I say checkmate it. He can verify. So the show is basically Kenny fucking with Spenny, and it's classic Kenny versus Spenny. Like, he does a mean joke, and you actually feel bad for Spenny. But then the littlest thing, the most little thing he does, and Spenny complaining. So you feel bad for Spenny. But like, bro, you gotta fight back. And yes, Kenny doesn't fight fair. He doesn't have his thing, but Spenny just enjoy. He just let Kenny fuck with him, and he doesn't do anything to strike back. You know, he stays in the corner with a broomstick. No, get out of the house. Just leave the house. Hide. It is so simple. And this is really good because, again, you can kind of see like, oh yeah, Kenny's a cheater, and he's a fucking asshole because he pranks his friend. But hey, just think about it like from a normal standpoint. Put two guys who doesn't have a blindfold. It's a competition. This is a different show. It's not Kenny versus Penny. And the reason why we like the show is because it's Kenny versus Penny. We do care about the competition, but we care about the two guys. And that's why it's so good. Right? Good. The humiliation was another good one because Kenny was like, okay, well, this was taking out one of the senses, which was sight. So Kenny ate some horrible food, and he blew in Spenny's face because Spenny would be using more his ears and his nose and his tasting, so let's make his nose hurt. And yeah, pretty simple show, pretty simple episode, but really good.